This crisis is the biggest crisis in U.S.-Saudi relations since the events of 9/11 in 2001.
Paul Salem is the president of the Middle East Institute, a think tank in Washington, D.C. The organization recently voted to suspend its financing from the Saudi Arabian government following the disappearance of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi.
It's an easy decision. It's a clear decision. And Jamal Khashoggi, in addition to being, a journalist and all of that, was a friend and a colleague and a participant in many of MEI's conferences, events, publications. So we are particularly, reactive to this.
Khashoggi's disappearance has put the Trump administration in a difficult spot. The White House is facing political pressure to push for answers on Khashoggi's death, but also doesn't want to mess up its close relationship with the Saudi government.
And he's come out and said it. He said, look, the business relationship and U.S. interests for President Trump are much more important to him than this tragedy or this huge violation of human rights.
I don't like the concept of stopping an investment of $110 billion into the United States.
And this is a recurring debate in U.S. foreign policy, that the government is supposed to pursue the interests of a certain country. Now, it also carries values with it. And there's some leaders and analysts who say that the values should always go along with the interest. And the fact that this administration itself is fairly illiberal and fairly, almost fascistic in some of the ways it deals domestically, and the clear signaling it sends internationally. President Trump is very comfortable with autocrats and dictators and very uncomfortable with democratic leaders, and is willing to, or eager to forgive and look away from crimes of this nature. This is a major crisis in the evolution, now retreat, of democracy all over the world, including in the Middle East.